Yeah, hot enough for you? Anyway, Donna Gallant here. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm continuing on with the results of my classes as they go. This last week I've only had one class and it is mixing colors. And the first one we did with watercolors. And we did, of course, the color chart. And I have two color wheels here. One is your sort of traditional color wheel made with cadmium red, cadmium yellow, and ultramarine blue. Those are your typical ones. And then I tried to get the brighter colors like cadmium yellow, because I didn't have lemon yellow. I wanted a lemon or Hansa yellow. What's the other? Rose and cobalt blue. So they're just slightly different. You can see, especially in the purples, that rose really makes a difference as far as compared to the cadmium red, compared to the brightness of the color. Then I showed them how to change the intensity of a color. The intensity is anytime you take the pure color and add another color to it, you change the intensity. So that's what we did. And we did complementary. So we did the red and the green. And each time I added a little more green to my red until I got to the middle, and vice versa. A little more green or red to the green. And then this next one was your tints and tones. So I've got, you know, in watercolor you add more water to make it lighter because you're using the weight of the paper. And then we added black to it as it hits the other range. And boy, it sure doesn't take much black to change a color, because black is the absence of color or the absence of light. And it really makes your color, I wouldn't say duller, but it changes it drastically. Now, if you really want those darks, that's great. But if you want some color when you're making your shades, then you add your complement, because that makes sort of a colored dark, which you'll see. Then how to warm and cool a color up. I started with a green, I think it was sap green, and then you go towards the yellow, and then you go towards the blue. And it doesn't matter what color it is. If you want to change it, you go from one spectrum to the other. Okay, you go from either the warms or the cools. And there's some analogous colors. Those are colors side by side on the color wheel. And then in order to make darks, you mix. Some of the best ones are mixing like the blue, the red, and a green, and umber. I'll tell you, umber, here we go. Cobalt blue, or is it ultramarine? Ultramarine blue and umber make a really dark, almost like a Payne's gray. Okay, and of course, you know, when you add yellow and black together, you get a green. So those were some of the lessons we learned this week on color mixing. So then we had, this is from my previous class where we took our complement. So this is red and green, and this time I did a blue and orange. So you see, you can get those real darks when you mix them together. The complements, that is. So this week we're going to do more to do with mastering or learning about a mother color, how to make a mother color, and how to harmonize what you're painting. Also, in each color there's a range of color. So there's different reds and there's different yellows and different blues in your primaries, and they change quite a bit. So with this one, we added white. Of course, you know, with watercolor, we just add more water. Then we added yellow to these reds, and then we added black, and then I added the complements. So the red colors I used were alizarin crimson, a rose crimson, I think it's called, or crimson rose, a cadmium red, a vermilion, which is really an orange, but it's sort of a well, it is orange, but it's still on the red side. And then there's this other red I had. I don't know the name of it. Anyway, and so I'm going to show you how to harmonize. Then the next thing we're going to do in this class coming up is we're going to do some more color schemes. And I'm going to be working in acrylics this time. So we're going to take this picture and we're going to do our color schemes. So this is a monochromatic, which means one color, mixing with black and white. We're going to do analogous, and I did it, I believed, in pencil, colored pencil, and a triad, which is 3 colors on the color wheel. Okay, and the last one was a complementary. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing this week. Stay tuned, and I was thinking I might start doing some more demos on some of these things, but we'll see how my time goes. Okay, thanks for watching. Click like. Talk to you soon. Bye.